Good morning and hope you all have been well. In today's video, we are going to be continuing on with our Blank Dream Let's Play, and this is part 12 of the Let's Play, just to let you guys know. So yeah, and real quick, this very well may be the final episode, so yeah, I cannot really confirm that just yet, but just keep that in mind. But anyways, I guess we'll interact with this door here. Now that she's broken all the mirrors, perhaps Mishiro can open this door if she wishes. What if you just say don't? Okay, nothing happens. Let's do it. Huh. Hey. For a moment? What's going on, Ayato? It's been a minute. Hey. Ayato. Why are you here? Ooh, actually, what if it's like a thing, like it's just playing with her mind? And he's like not actually here? Or maybe he's like some god tier mastermind and he's like, here's the motive, I wanted you to jump into the lake. That'd be such a wild twist. I don't know. Let's just keep reading. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Mishiro. You hold domain over it. Once a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror was created, sorry. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made. She wasn't able to fulfill it. But she wasn't able to fulfill it, sorry. Because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator. That had to be Utsiro, or Utsaro, whatever her name was. This is pretty wild, let's just keep going. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler. So, well, let me just keep going. Aspiring the originator, the wish the world sought to grant stayed the same, only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world. The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler, and maybe, broken though she may be, she personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors, without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life. because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, so much that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mishiro, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. Wait, why does this matter? Because, like, either way, doesn't this kill Ayato from what I've gathered? Because her wish is to be non-existent, but you need him gone. So if I say I'll grant my wish, that kills Ayato. But if I just say outright I'll kill him, like, doesn't that either way get rid of him? Which, by the way, I don't want to kill him, of course. Like, he was the one person that stayed with Mishiro. But what's interesting, though, so I guess the bond was strong enough that now he's here somehow? Or did he jump into Mirror Lake and take his life? I don't know. I don't know. But then, since there's two people, does that mean that Utsuro is also known as like a ruler and she was the one that was trying to get into Mishiro's wife because she wants to wish? And has like tried to do, you know, like the jump scares and it trying to like kill us and stuff like that, but we kept pursuing the other mirrors and finally got to this point? I guess it's something like that, but I'm gonna go with I'll grant my wish just to see what happens. I assume both kill Ayato. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to kill him. Well then, no, I stand by that. There's no choice to make. I threw myself in to put an end to it all, and yet I wound up in this world, learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired. Enough of this. I've worked hard enough, so just grant my wish already. Yeah, I mean, like, either way, it would have just killed him. I don't think you really had a choice that you could have let him live. Unless, like, the second one, it does a thing that she, like, kind of, like, has, like, second thoughts. But, like, if that is a thing, I wish it would have been a little bit more apparent, but we'll just keep going with it. The moment the knife in Mishiro's hand pierced Ayato, Mishiro lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfaction nor regret from what she'd done, Mishiro eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Mishiro was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. And her dream was surely a hollow white. Ending 4 vilified, her wish was granted, she was surely happy. But then, real quick, I gotta see this. Because, like, it doesn't make sense. Well, no, it does make sense. Take that back. But what about the other, whatchamacallit, like the mysterious keys that we both got? Like, what do we do with those? I'm just gonna skip through it and just see what happens. But I do like too, unlike Ebe, that even if you get an ending, it's not like you have to like to redo the entire game to get like another ending. I think this is really cool. Well, I guess you can kind of do that with Ebe. But I mean more so, like you gotta replay the other, you have to replay the game again until, or for you to get the, like the secret way to go through the game, through, Gertina's, museum and all of that. So I really like that you could just like go back and just redo this. What if I just did this? Yeah, like either way, it just leads to that. But like that can't be, like there's gotta be a whole another thing. Um, like, what do you do with... I know that's like 3 endings we've kind of, well, 2 technically, because ending 4 is the same, either choice you make. But I want to know what to do with these keys. I'm gonna look it up. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so apparently in the realm of beauty, is this the realm of beauty? I will not fall for this again. I need to go to the fireplace, apparently. So apparently there, the third key that we got, the mysterious key, or the mystery key, it actually is like hidden, I think. There we go. So it does require some exploration. Let me save here. The mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection. Okay, let me just go get him. And I kind of did spoil myself a little bit looking at the guide. I don't know, I guess I could have explored on my own, but I feel like I would have been at this for like a long while and wouldn't even think about going to the fireplace. But apparently doing this, it gets you the best ending. Now the ending that we did get, apparently it is a good ending, but it's not like the best ending, so I do want to get the best one to see what happens. Of course I'm stupid. I said I wouldn't fall for that earlier and I just did. Whoops. Let's redo that again. But I'm really excited, once we get through this, I'm really excited to see like what happens and how does it play out. Alright, let's see what happens here. And I assume he'll be here with us, right? Did I not? Maybe I didn't. I'll just pause here, give me a second. Alright, sorry for the pause there. We got Ryotaro here, and here we are. A bit different from the other mirrors, strange place too, reaching the critical moment perhaps, You walk to this place by yourself. Boy, you're strong. I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First to look at this mirror. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. It's fine, you're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The west building, right? The smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate, will it end like this without any resolve with my family? I'm sorry, Chika Mashiro. So I'll never get to meet Mashiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have a chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. So I guess he died in a fire then. That's really unfortunate. I've remembered it all, how I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now, Admiral Tendency, if I do say so myself. Or Tenacity, sorry. I'm a bit tired, feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. So, I gotta look at the guide. Okay, because like it's, I don't want to like spoil myself, but I'm already am at this point. Well, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why can't I? You know, let me just save here. Let's just see what happens. Because it brings up you should show both of them the door. I assume when you go through this, I should be. Oh, hey, it's Grandpa. Is that Grandpa? You're Rinzou. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Rinzou. Rinzou's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? And why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Rinzou married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Rinzou preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Rinzou's wife did not see his art, only the price attached. Shinji too was taught her practicality, so it was only natural that Rinzou formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. When Shinji was 8, Rinzou and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Rinzou kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing two families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for my art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Rinzou's affection went towards Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college when Tamaki's existence came to light. Rinzou offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usi, a wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Tamaki, who Rinzou adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Rinzou made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzou. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Rinzou was unable to hear of it. Nearly 20 years passed since the incident, and Rinzou died of illness. Nothing unusual, age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usi family, set to inherit his fortune, but thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzou passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki, the inherit. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That is all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one and soul. Let's go. There's nothing more here. Well, that's kind of really sad for Mishiro to kind of like witness, you know, but that was pretty wild. Shall we return to the usual place, especially after Rinzou's story? I need to talk to you. Yo. Nothing. Listen to Raitaro. Got it. Alright, let's begin. First off, Mishiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. Oh wait, I think I screwed up. We'll keep going with it. Worst case scenario, I'll just redo this again. Had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want. Before that, listen to what I have to say now that I've got my memories back. No, I think I screwed up. I think I gotta get her mirror as well. I think I do. Yeah, let me redo this again, actually. I think I gotta redo it. Alright, sorry about that. So I believe then I need to go to the realm of death. Because somewhere in here I believe this is it. There's another fireplace. Here we go. And I assume before talking to him, we need to do her mirror as well. Wait, what? Then, yeah, my initial thought, okay, before we do that, do we... Hold up, give me a second. Okay, so this may be dumb, but what if I... And I know this is kind of confusing. What if I just, like do that, not do that, but go in here first, and then make sure both are open. Okay. So that's what it meant, that, so I gotta get both opened, right? And like not talk to them so I can do both of them? I think that's how that works. I don't know. I like to get the best ending. I really want to see how this all plays out for the best ending. Does that mean though... Wait, save here. Let's try Yuzu then, because we haven't done that third mirror for her. And then we'll just go back to Ryotaro. I'll just kind of skip that because we already went through that. And then see if we can do both mirrors. And then continue on. I think that's what you gotta do. And if not, then I'll have to like look into the guide again. I guess let me make another save, just in case. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Seems a little different from the others, like the atmosphere and the aura. I never would have found this place myself, even after literal years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just worked up. Let's go for it. If hypothetically I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. A few days ago, the body of Utsuro Hinohara was found in Mirror Lake. Why? Why did Utsuro... No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean, she got along with Hinohara, so I can understand being depressed, but it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like... The local library isn't enough. They don't have books on this stuff. I need... Seances, necromancy, it all lacks credibility. I don't want this fake occult nonsense. Yuzu, have you been going to class? If I open the gate this way... Today's marks a year to the day. Wait for me at 0. I've been studying up this past year. And now I'm going to meet you. I remember it all, how I died, my wish and everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink, huh? I'm kind of exhausted getting all these memories dumped on me. Once I've sorted things out some more, I'll tell you my history and wish, Mashiro. Oh, are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important to this world up ahead. I assume then Utsuro has to be in here, and I assume Yuzu may get some closure. But of course, similar to our grandpa, she can't see Yuzu, and Yuzu can see her, right? Oh. No? Someone's there. You're... Oh. Never mind. Once there was a painter, he was known as the Mad Genius, Rinzou. Huh, you know my grandpa. Wait, Mashiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzou had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzou's 2 children born of different mothers. Huh. Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzou's affection was often discredited at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzou, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Yusi family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzou's wife learned of her existence. Rinzou divorced his wife, but she gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus fair, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzou made an unforgivable mistake. He had a liaison with Tamaki, I don't know how you pronounce that word, his own daughter, and impregnated her. Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzou, and with her mother, she fled from him. But the child she bore had gone no wrong. She decided to birth the child of her father. So Tamaki had a daughter, not father, a daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily 2 years later she had a proper marriage. Safely having a son with her husband, Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her non-grown daughter... No, I think I had that right, sorry. When her non-grown daughter with Rinzou began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzou, of that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had to not take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. So... sorry for the pause there, but like... that's so wild. So, if I got this right, the mother literally tried to kill Mishiro. Mishiro actually didn't throw her... well, actually, no, take that back. Most likely she did, but... well... no, she said she did kill her daughter, right? Let me just keep reading. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinzou but all the Yusis. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzou died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. You mean... that's gotta be Ryotaro, right? I think so. Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter. Tamaki tried to take out her daughter, who dared come. But when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her son by... that's gotta be the car and... wait, so then... that's right, the 2 different families because of the divorce and all of that. So Ayato was pretty much... she didn't even know they were like related. She got mad, wanted to kill her, but Ayato was the one that pushed Mishiro. Right? That's gotta be it. God, that is so wild. Tamaki realized that this was the end. She took her own life, escaped the despair. No way, that's so messed up. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death so that she can't escape but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Mishira. We shouldn't stay here any longer. God, that is so... Piss. Okay. Should we return to the usual place with Tamaki's story? I realized something. Huh? You found a similar place past a mirror with Raitaro's memories. I see, then you should go there first. What I have to say can wait. Okay, so we should do this, and then Raitaro, and then... I assume that's gotta be how we get the best ending. So, what I am going to do is... I'll pause here, redo this all again, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alrighty, so now we are back here. You know what, since we are 36 minutes in, even though I wanted to do it this episode, we'll wait because we are a little bit longer than I wanted it to be, since I kind of did run around being stupid, so... Yeah, I think next episode most likely will be the final episode, so yeah, but anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.